Praise the sun, praise the Briggs. I love the Seven Deadly Sins so much. The Galan game was so awesome. Though I do wish they extended the Galan game just a little bit more. I think they did a great job adapting Escanor. Great voice actor. I think they did a great job in general. But I do wish that they gave us a little bit more information regarding his ability Sunshine. All we really got was that one line that Bond said. And of course, like we saw him use his ability, or like him be affected by the ability Sunshine. But in the manga, we did get more information regarding his power level. But don't worry, I got you. I'll explain it. So yeah, in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the episode. I'm going to explain the ability Sunshine, talk a bit about his axe rhitta, which is super awesome. And yeah, sit back and enjoy. So yeah, the episode was so dope. We finally got the Escanor reveal. The episode started off with, what's her name? Fucking Jericho. I used to very much hate her, but she kind of proved herself a little bit this episode. She's gaining some points. She had a super badass scene, but then like as she's running away and carrying Bond and Elaine on her back, she walks into Escanor's bar, and that's the first time we actually get to see Escanor, though he's in his nighttime form. So the way Sunshine works is at midnight, Escanor is the weakest. He is so weak, like he's weaker than Hawk. I believe his lowest recorded power level in the manga was about 15, and Hawk's at 30, so like, this man's weak. Escanor's power is said to be unlike any other. He is the weakest at midnight, and his power peaks at noon, so he is the strongest at noon. Starting from sunrise, his power begins to increase and he begins to grow larger. And his personality changes from his submissive nighttime self to his arrogant and prideful nighttime form, with this process reversing as the setting of the sun. So as the sun rises, his power begins to grow, and as the sun sets, it begins to decrease. So remember, he's at his weakest point at midnight and his strongest peak at noon. And he is able to radiate intense waves of light and heat capable of easily melting metal and vaporizing stone. Escanor is able to imbue rhitta with his magic power, which causes the slashes from his axe to also burn his foes. The Divine Axe rhitta is a giant ornamental axe named after a maiden said to be loved by the sun. It is incredibly heavy, and most of its weight is concentrated in the head, which makes it very off-balanced, yet in the daytime, he is able to wield it with one hand. You can see Galen in the episode very much struggling to use it. In his fight against Galen, Escanor's power level is shown rising by 5 points every second. Maybe I didn't notice it, but that's something that I think they left out of the anime adaptation. And in the manga, when he defeated Galan, he was already at 50,060 power level, which is why he was easily able to overpower Galan at a power level of 40,000 after he used critical over. Now, I don't want to spoil Escanor's max power level because it has been somewhat revealed what like his highest power level that was currently recorded in the series thus far. I'm going to save that for another video because I very much want to make a video where I cover the power level of every character in the series, or at least the main members of the Seven Deadly Sins. But anyway, let's just kind of jump back into the video. When utilizing his true magic power, he can create a miniature sun of pure magic. Its heat is such that it can melt the armor of holy knights several meters away just by being in its vicinity. It can also be controlled and directed for attacks causing immense damage. When his power peaks at noon, the size of the ball increases immensely, as does his strength. Anyway, that's all for Escanor. I think they did a great job adapting him. I just wish that we got a little bit more information regarding Sunshine in this specific episode. I will again explain his power a little bit better in another video, and I also want to make a video on Bond soon, and maybe some facts on the Demon Clan. Tons of Seven Deadly Sins content is on the way. Anyway, let's do a quick Briggs Q to end off the video. I'm in a bit of a rush today. I don't know if you can tell, that's why I'm doing this like face cam variation. And I just really wanted to like rant about Escanor and just talk about Escanor. I'm so hyped. Praise the fucking sun. So yeah, I'm just gonna scroll through the video I posted yesterday about Gloxinia and answer some of the Briggs Qs that are in that specific comment section. Alright, Gloxinia, let's scroll through this a little bit. Oh, that's an ad. Thank you for the 5 cents. That's not actually how it works. Come on, Briggs Q. Hashtag Briggs Q, am I too late? No, you're not. Hashtag praise the Briggs, praise the sun. Hashtag Briggs Q, what are your thoughts on Noragami and Noragami Arigato? I don't know if I pronounced that right. Arigato, I think it's pronounced. Anyway, I like Noragami. I think Yato is a very lovable character. I like the lore. I really do enjoy the anime. I wish I could make more content on it. I think I like Season 2 better than Season 1. Maybe that's a unique opinion. I don't know. More My Hero Academia videos? Sure. Shinpaku? Yes. Briggs Q, do you think you can make episode reviews for Seven Deadly Sins? I honestly just don't have the time. The videos that I make that are explained videos do take a lot more effort than this style of video. So when like something super hype happens or something I really want to talk about, maybe I'll do a review. But as for now, I just don't have time to be doing weekly reviews. Hashtag BriggsQ, what state do you live in? I live in Canada, province Ontario. Specifically, Toronto. Just saw the latest episode, hashtag praise the sun. I feel ya, I feel ya. Hashtag BriggsQ, there are 10 decrees, right? Like 10 commandments, yes. Is there specifically how strong one decree is? Like, is love stronger than purity? Is there such like Esterotas being weaker than Zeldris? Well, it depends, because like each one has a different ability. I still think the individual power level and techniques of the character, aside from their commandment, are going to affect how strong they are. But in like just focusing on the commandment, it really depends on the situation. Like, I think truth is very powerful, because like in a battle, a lot of times I feel like you're going to lie to your opponent because you want to deceive them. In which case you turn to stone, GG. Like, purity and love, I think, which one's love? Love's Esterosa's. I think his is extremely powerful. Like, it's only natural to hate someone that you're fighting, and if you feel hatred towards him, well, GG no re, you can't move. Like, only someone like Escanor could possibly even match up to him, because he's so proud that I feel like he wouldn't hate his opponent. He just pities them, right? So I think I would rank love as being one of the most powerful commandments. That's just my personal opinion. It really depends on the situation of the specific battle. It's weird, but we don't actually have a lot of information about the commandments. So like, I wish I knew more about them so I could like make this decision, or just like even make more in-depth videos about specific commandments. Are you sure Glonkxenia is a boy? Cause kinda looks like a girl to me. Hashtag BriggsQ, yes, he is a male. And a fairy. And temporarily a demon. Hashtag BriggsQ, no, I'm not answering that one. Hashtag BriggsQ, Escanor versus Gland battle, which is better, anime or manga? I think there's certain moments that anime are able to like capture better. Overall, I think like obviously manga is the like original source material, so it's the most accurate to what the author wanted. Like sometimes anime could depict things wrong or like not capture the essence that the manga does, but there's certain things like, for example, a song. If there's a song in an anime, in a manga, you have to read it. But if it appears in the anime, it can be adapted and like really brought to life. Same thing by adding music to the background and stuff like that. Just to continue, what I was saying before, like the same thing, like by adding like motion and adding by animating it and adding music to the background, you really bring the manga to life. That's why a lot of people like prefer watching anime, because you don't have to read. Though I think there are many perks to reading over watching. Like I said, we already got more information from reading Escanor versus Gland versus watching it. Though I think watching it was more hype, if that makes sense. If you had only one of the 7 deadly sins powers, what would it be? Mine would be Sunshine from Escanor. I think Escanor is great, but like personally I wouldn't want to be fluctuating throughout the day in personality. Like, that's bipolar as hell. I think the power that I would want, well, it depends. If I was in a world that's like constantly at battle, probably full counter if I was like in a magical world. But outside of that, infinity, 100%. Like, I could freeze my age, make myself immortal, be like, okay, this camera's never gonna die, this computer's never gonna die, phone battery 100% all the time. Like, making things infinite would be such like a valuable asset to like to everyday life. Hashtag BriggsQ, if you could change your name, would you keep it or change it? Like my personal name, I'm actually, should I tell you? My name's Rob, but I prefer Briggs. Briggs kind of started, it was like a nickname like brought up through hockey, and then I adapted it to my channel. If I could change my channel name, All Day Anime, I love All Day Anime, but personally I think I would change it to like Briggs ADA, though I'm always worried to change it to think like people wouldn't recognize the channel name. I feel like people know me as All Day Anime now. So that always like scares me. If I could change it and it wouldn't have any effect, I'd probably change my channel name to Briggs ADA, or maybe even something like the Shinpaku Alliance, or like Evil Genius Nijima. I don't know. Bonus BriggsQ. Who's better, Bon or Zoro? If they were to fight, the problem is Zoro wouldn't be able to kill Bon. Bon's immortal. And Zoro mainly uses physical strength, so Bon can use his ability to steal the physical strength and beat him for that specific period of time, right? I think Zoro's a better fighter, technically, but I still think Bon would win just by the nature of their abilities. Most likely. Is this video over 10 minutes yet? Honestly, there's a lot more Briggs cues than I thought. I'm gonna have to save them for another video. But just like that, I will see you guys all next time, dudes. Shinpaku. Is this creepy? Am I too close to the camera right now?